What's up, Nameless Collective? This is Nameless Light 299. Coming back at y'all with another intuitive tarot reading, oracle reading. So today's gonna be a special reading because we got the planetary alignment happening tonight with the 7 planets. You feel me? Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So we're going to do a special reading where we see how each one of those planets are going to affect, what's going on in our lives right now. And we also have a moon reading because last night was the new moon in Pisces. Probably pull 1 or 2 cards for each sign, for each planet. Yeah, probably pull 1 or 2 cards for each planet. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. So with the new moon reading, which once again was in Pisces, we're going to explore what dynamic that had over the Nameless Collective. We're going to see how these astrological phenomena, how these planetary bodies, how these luminaries are affecting our lives at the moment. So we're going to pull our first card from the Rider-Waite deck in regards to how the new moon is affecting you, Nameless. So we got the 9 of Wands in reverse, okay? So up to this new moon, once again, the new moon being in Pisces, Pisces representing the 12th house. We're dealing with mysticism, hidden things, hidden information, hidden knowledge, occultic forces, esoteric things, you feel me? You've been dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare in that area. There's a lot of work being done against you in that area. And it's not that it's not necessarily still being attempted, it's just that since this new moon hit, a lot of those powers have receded, have not been able to reach you, will no longer be able to reach you. The tides are turning. The moon controls the tides, right? So the battle is starting to turn and go into your favor. You have to be very defensive in this 9 of Wands state. You feel me? Your walls up, guarded, a little nervous, anxious, insecure, unsure about what was happening next. But we see here this new moon brought in a new energy and is bringing in a new energy to where, you feel me, a transformation is happening. Now, if you think about the planetary alignment today and you include the moon and you include the sun, you're going to have 9 luminary bodies involved. Now, the alignment is between the 7 planets, but don't forget that the sun is still always present, even if it's on the other side of the world. And the moon is there. Feel me? So that's going to give us 9. Feel me? So the moon and the sun combined with the planetary alignment is bringing an end to you somewhat being in a state of vulnerability with these forces. Now the tides are changing, right? It helps that you've been doing the work spiritually. It helps that you've been balancing and working on yourself. You've went through a transformation. We've been talking about the transformation. You see she got the wings, the butterflies in the back, the wings in the back, right? She went through a metamorphosis, a transformation, okay? So that's what the new moon energy brought in. An end to this aspect of being vulnerable to the attacks of your enemies, right? You're still in conflict, and in a sense, you're always still vulnerable in war. But this state is not the case anymore. We pulled this card last week when we did a reading. So now, how will Mercury come into play in regards to the situation? The first planet in a planetary alignment and align with the sun. You feel me? Okay, let's pull something from the Rider-Waite. That's the first card that just flipped out. 7 of Cups. Deep. So Mercury is the planet of thought. Mercury is also known as alchemy, related to Chahuti, right? The ibis-headed god from ancient Egypt or Tamari. And he was the bringer of wisdom, the bringer of knowledge, able to traverse the different dimensions, able to go into the underworld consciously, into the astral plane lucidly, and see what was going on in the hidden realms. See what was going on in the 12th house with that moon energy. So this Mercury in a planetary alignment is bringing an aspect of the end of delusions and illusions that may have been presented to you during the period leading up to this planetary alignment. It could be a period of 7 weeks, 15 minus 7. It could be a period of 8 months. You feel me? Take it as a resume. Take it as a resume. I meant to say resonate. But you have a spiritual resume though, for sure, right? And if you look at all the things you've been through, with that knowledge and information, you can put what the divine benevolent forces, what God, what the universe has helped you to overcome, and what experiences you have. So now, from those experiences, you're able to transmute them, alchemize them with that Mercury, Hermes, Chahuti energy. And this Mercury in a planetary alignment is bringing the end to that period, to that phase. You feel me? Mercury represents thought, clear knowledge and information. So now you're seeing things with clarity. This Mercury in a planetary alignment is bringing clarity to you. Getting these illusions out the way. Clearing out the mind control that you were under. You may have been under mind control for the last 7 years. You may have been with people, lived with people, been around people who had occult or esoteric knowledge and subconsciously programmed to you to behave in certain ways, limiting your impulse control or ability to see situations with a certain level of clarity, resulting in you or contributing to you making bad decisions, contributed to you being in this state of always under spiritual attack and always have to be guarded with tense shoulders. You know, you probably got shoulder tension. You probably a person that when you feel that tension, you put your shoulders up a little bit, stiff neck. You know what I'm saying? Always with your guard up, head always on a swivel, which is understandable in this world. But now you're seeing the end to that paranoia, feel me? With this Mercury being a part of the planetary parade, feel me? The end of a delusionary period, of illusory period, where you were sold false dreams, you feel me? Where you were sold visions and ideas that people never had the intention to follow through on. Where you were loving snakes and, you feel me, narcissists and deceivers and materialistic people. And people saying they coming in peace, but they reef is really in the form of horns. You feel me? The end of these tower moments, right? And the end of that dragon, that harlot, the evil dragon, controlling you through your sexual energy, through your sexual impulses, through your sexual idealizations, right? Now you seeing it and you actually charged up. Like, you see, it's crazy because when you look at Mercury, how Mercury is in his car, the arm position is very similar to how the arm position of this dude is in this car. Look at it. Look at it, bruh. Like, it's almost like this arm is exactly that arm, just mirrored. Feel me? So from the higher plane to the lower plane. So you can imagine this Mercury as that planet, because this is from the perspective of the planet looking down on Earth, looking down on you, looking at all the fake shit going on the planet. You feel me? As above, so below, looking down on it like, bruh, look at this bullshit. Look what's going on. Look how they playing the chosen one. Look how they playing nameless. Look how they manipulating nameless. Look how they deceiving and lying the nameless, the chosen ones. Because the chosen ones are many. Feel me? So we gonna call them nameless because they all got different names. But it ain't about their names, it's about the light they carry. You feel me? That's why I call y'all nameless. You feel me? So like we say, the nameless collective. So, like Mercury looking down that planetary body, that consciousness, that Jehudi energy looking like, bro, what the fuck is going on down there? Nah, we can't have this no more. Let's revolutionize nameless thoughts. Let's revolutionize nameless consciousness. Let's make nameless sharper so they don't get deceived and played like that ever again. You feel me? Let's make sure they don't fall into the soul trap that happened on that planet. Let's make sure they don't fall into the soul trap that happens dealing with those people and that materialism and the snakes and the fakes, you feel me? The narcissist, the demonic entities hiding in the shadows, hiding in those different cups presented to them, false offers. The end of that, any offer going forward for nameless, let it be a solid and real offer. That's what we bring, and that's what Mercury bringing to the table. That's powerful. Okay, now we got Venus. Venus, the planet of love, the planet of war. You feel me? People know Mars is the planet of war, and in a sense, Mars is the planet of war. But in ancient time, Venus was both, it had a polarity to it of love and of war. So there's that duality there. So with Venus, we get that sensuality. We get that romantic connection. We get agape love because Venus was also connected to Aset in its positive form. In a negative form, it could be connected to Ishtar, bitch ass. And I don't like Ishtar. So just know that. Y'all see my videos on her. But, hey, you feel me? That comes from a personal... that comes from my own personal experiences and the things I observed her do in this lifetime and in many lifetimes. How she's played and gotten over on people and just a narcissistic entity. You feel me? And what she does to the planet, for the most part, really ain't good. Do your own research. Check out my shorts about the entity behind the Jezebel spirits if you want more information. But nevertheless, she has a place. She exists, right? She's a part of creation. So, and she contributes to creating certain aspects of reality. So I have to accept that fact. But nevertheless, feel me? And I ain't gonna act like I ain't fuck with some, you feel me, with E-star type females, because I have. But fucking with E-star females got me in bad situations, you feel me? So there's a polarity to every planet, positive and negative. The negative polarity of Mercury is delusion and it is illusion. So Mercury going through a transformation, you feel me? Now, what energy we get out with this sensuality card? With Venus. You know what I'm saying? Because Venus represents Aset in a sense, but Venus also represents Heru, the hero, transformation. So it's multiple levels to the planet Venus, right? We could go off the names that they apply, like Venus is going to connect with Aphrodite, etc. But I like to go back to the oldest and ancient cultures, the originals, before they were transformed by like Greco-Roman ideologies, and before the Mesopotamians and the Sumerians got blended into every other culture with their beliefs. Ooh, that Hierophant just flipped out. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, the Hierophant is holy. The Hierophant is pure. The Hierophant believes in matrimony and love and purity and truth and righteousness and sexual transmutation and alchemy and white tantra and cosmic orgasms and teaching the truth and giving out the keys to how to elevate your consciousness past the bullshit, the fake shit in the world. And even though the world be operating on that shit, the Hierophant is like, look, this is the way. Tried through and through, time and time again, hundreds and thousands of years. Even with the symbol, you see the Messiah holding that symbol in different images. You feel me? The multiple levels of consciousness with this wand he's holding. You feel what I'm saying? 3 dimensions. You know what I'm saying? The astral mental, the vital, the physical, right? And you can rise up the tree of life in the 3s to get which aspect of the 3 you want to represent. But this is holiness. Venus, planet of transformation as well. But look at this, you feel me? So this is showing that period of Ishtar thinking she was running shit. Because if this card had came out in reverse, I would think that it was connecting and showing that this Venus in a planetary alignment would be giving power to Ishtar, Astarte, Nana. No, and thank God. Thank Ptah. Feel me? Because at the end of the day, this is showing that the benevolent feminine, the positive, the divine feminine, not the narcissistic feminine, is stepping into play. It shows that the benevolent masculine, not the toxic masculine, is stepping into play with this Venus energy. So stepping in with morals, with principles, with righteousness, with holiness, with truth, with white tantra instead of prostitution, instead of nasty shit, instead of lying and deceiving and trickery, which is how Ishtar operates. We're seeing the aspects of Aset stepping in, of true and pure love, dedicated to her man. And with Heru, dedicated to his wife, his woman, nurturing her. So this is what you're entering into. You're in that stage of where, you know what I'm saying, you doing out wild sexual shit, masturbating too much, watching too much porn, having sex with too many random people, or too many, even if they ain't random, just being extra promiscuous just because. You're treating your sexuality sacred, you're understanding your sexual energy, and you're stepping into the power of that with this planetary alignment, and you're using it to bring holiness on earth, to bring righteousness and justice on earth, purity, and to use that power within you to educate and share your knowledge with people in your life or who you might not know personally. You feel me? But you got disciples, followers, students, people learning from you here. And you barefoot, exposing your path, exposing what you've learned in life, exposing your experiences. And you've learned from it so you can share wisdom with other people that they may learn and grow and become the highest version of themselves, solid pillars. So this is what Venus is bringing with the planetary alignment, bro. That is something else. What? Gosh. Okay. And then following up with that in the planetary alignment, we got Mars. You feel me? We got Mars, the warrior planet. So you know you've been dealing with this spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? So what is the planet Mars saying in regards to this spiritual warfare that you've been dealing with? What is Mars bringing this energy, in this transformation, this change and healing in this planetary alignment? The High Priestess in reverse. Let me process that one real quick. See, with the Hierophant here, upright, the Hierophant will be in alignment with this High Priestess here. Well, you know, the Magician is, you know, I get it, but like if they was lined up. So we're seeing this like kind of this balancing act in the warfare. You feel me? The war is not necessarily a physical battle. Obviously, it's not like, you know, don't try to go out and do stuff, you know what I'm saying, physically to people. I mean, if you gotta defend yourself physically, somebody's attacking you, that's the case. But there's an aspect of, you feel me, you trusting in what you can't see with that High Priestess energy. And you have to be active with trusting your intuition. You have to make an effort, because the High Priestess in reverse, I would think that the intuition would just flow to you naturally, and you would just be like, yeah, okay, for sure, like that's what it is. But it seemed like there has been some barriers to you in trusting your intuition lately. You feel me? So you have to be active in your intuition. You have to process what is being told and communicated to you and analyze situations and things. The High Priestess is holy, just like the Hierophant, but with it in reverse, it shows you're fighting against a force that is unholy. You're fighting against a toxic feminine. You feel me? A toxic feminine aspect of yourself, with the way you've been conditioned through your traumas, the way you've grown up, the way you've lived, or with the toxic feminine outside of yourself. For men, it would be your anima that could be toxic based off how you grew up and things you've done and your mindset. For women, it could be aspects of your own character. But the High Priestess in reverse is going to give us that narcissistic energy I was talking about when I was talking about the Hierophant. You feel me? So it seems like Mars is helping you fight against that toxic feminine energy, that destructive feminine energy, that Ishtar energy I was talking about. You feel me? That seeks to invert nature, that seeks to invert the nature of men and women. Right? She's doing unholy ceremonies right now. There's unholy ceremonies happening on this planet. There's a lot of lies and deceptions being done in temples and, you feel me, in different places or in groves and stuff like that. You feel me? The word of God, the scriptures being twisted in the favor of promoting illusions. You feel me? People giving the face of holiness, people pretending that they have good intentions, people pretending that they the High Priestess, men or women, putting on their makeup, you feel me, like Jezebel, but the heart within is really crooked and deceitful and a trick worker, you feel me? But we see this new moon, this crescent moon after the new moon coming in. So tonight we should be able to see a slight crescent, or within the next couple of days we're going to see with this too, right? The crescent moon pop up, showing that this Mars energy within the planetary parade is activating this warlike energy to combat this destructive negative feminine energy that seeks to destroy men and women, to get women and men to act outside of their proper nature, to be unholy, and to bring destruction to the world. You feel me? Instead of creating a new and better one, right? So Mars is bringing that energy to the planetary parade, helping you combat through your new way of living, your new way of being, through your process of purifying yourself and acting in holiness, and understand your royal bloodline, your royal history, and who you truly are in your past lives, and remembering that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities of wickedness in high places. You got people in your family, friends, your neighborhood community, your city, who are past life Opps and enemies, been at war for thousands of years, and you can tell by the archetypes they operate in and how they target you, and the ones that are chosen like you, nameless. You know how they treat you, you know how they do, you know how fucking fake they be. Feel me? So this is warfare that's been going on for thousands of years. You feel me? And with this Mars planetary parade, it's bringing knowledge and awareness back to that. You feel me? And encouraging you to continue to fight by doing the right spiritual work and being in tune with your intuition and trusting what you feel and what you see about people, and stop making excuses for them. Believe people when they show you who the fuck they is. Quit playing around, because they're not playing around when they hurt you. They're not playing around when they use you, when they lie on you, when they abuse you, when they deceive you. And they get kicks out of it. They be fucking laughing, bro. The shit is crazy. But you see what archetypes you dealing with. You feel me? And stop making excuses for them. Mars and the planetary parade is calling you to stop making excuses for these false high priestesses, for these fake people who pretend they got pure intentions for you, but they don't. Feel me? Who pretend they love you, but they don't. Who pretend that they holy, but they not. Who pretend they righteous, but they out here fucking just, oh my God. That's what's going on. Mars bring that energy in. Okay? So Jupiter, the father planet, you feel what I'm saying? The biggest planet. I forget, is it like 200 Earths, I think, that could fit in the planet Jupiter? Jupiter represents abundance. You feel me? Jupiter represents abundance. In Mayan, you know what I'm saying? In the Mayan mythology, he would be Cha'ak, god of rain. When Jupiter come around, it brings rain, it brings abundance, it brings life. It has a gravitational pull that actually affects other planets in the solar system, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It has electromagnetic energy that affects other planets, that affects other bodies in the sky, you feel me? So, yeah, Jupiter, what Jupiter bringing, you feel me? That abundance, powerful planet, strong planet, known as the father planet, you know what I'm saying? So, in the planetary parade, what energy is Jupiter bringing? Jupiter. The Knight of Swords in reverse. You feel me? So it's a trip, because some of these cards is cards we've pulled in recent readings. And they were upright in other readings, which is like some of them, right? Like, I mean, this one was upright. This one was reversed before, so that's confirmation. But this Knight of Swords in the other reading was upright. So now, but like, sometimes when cards are in reverse, it's showing that there's something happening in the heavenlies, the cosmos, the hidden realms. So it's a mirror image. So Jupiter rushing in with that abundance to charge against, you feel me? Whatever is resistance, your abundance, whatever is trying to keep you in this barren state, whatever force is trying to keep you in that barren desert state. Lack of abundance, lack of resources, lack of community, lack of emotions, lack of water, lack of connection. Lack of faith, right? Because we also talk about the armor of God. Whatever's trying to keep you in that lack of faith, that lack of truth with lies. Trying to keep you in that lack of peace. Trying to keep you in that lack of righteousness. Trying to keep you in a state of wickedness, of lie, of deceit, of chaos, of violence. Jupiter charging in with that transformational energy brought in by Venus with the Hierophant and with the warlike energy of Mars. Now Jupiter's like, yeah. Because see, in Greek mythology, right, they say Jupiter was Zeus. You feel what I'm saying? But then they syncretize Zeus with Amun. You feel me? The air god, god of the wind, one of the most powerful gods, the hidden one. right? And then, so when you think about that, Jupiter connecting to our moon, right, the hidden one, and Ray connects to the sun, you get that connection of our moon here. So there's a hidden force, their aspect of your being in your consciousness, the highest, most powerful aspect in a certain sense. The wind, the breath, right? Your thoughts manifesting, charging in to transform the situation. Jupiter is bringing in a certain level and power of manifestation. I mean, it's charging in manifestations to go against the wicked forces that's trying to keep you delusional, that's trying to keep you in a constant state of defense and paranoia, trying to keep you trapped in lies and unholiness and deceit by false people. Charging in with war and righteousness. You feel me? That's what Jupiter's bringing in, and it's bringing in abundance to transform the situation. It's bringing in good luck, favorable outcomes. You feel me? The end of those negative thoughts that have been sent your way by these entities and by these people, by these archetypes, these quote unquote false gods. These supposed to be gods, but really demons causing harm to people. You feel me? Charging in against that is what I see with the Moon energy, with that Jupiter energy. Okay. We got Saturn. All right. We got Saturn. So Saturn has a positive, negative aspect as well. Saturn connects with Set, right? Who was the antithesis of Heru in the ancient Egyptian mythology, right? Almost equivalent to Satan, the adversary. That was transformed in different senses, and Satan is more relevant to Ishtar and Baal. But Ishtar and Baal could arguably be children of Set in a certain sense, you feel me? Because Set was the god of foreign lands, you feel me? So he was in charge of the pantheons of foreign lands and their cultures and stuff like that, which is where Set becomes an Opp to Heru. Heru being the hero, the positive aspects of consciousness. After Set lost to Heru, aka the sun, warm. After Set lost to Heru, Osiris, the father of Heru, the subconscious mind, Heru representing the conscious mind, you feel me? Representing willpower. After willpower in the conscious mind overcame the negative aspects of his subconscious mind, aka overcame Set, Set became in charge of the negative aspects of the subconscious mind and keeping it contained and imprisoned. You feel me? Limiting and controlling. Became a warden of the underworld. So that's where Set and Saturn comes into play, because Set is the equivalent of El, and El is the god of the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament. You feel me? So Set is all about punishment, judgment, control, laws, etc., etc. So what energy is the planet Saturn bringing in? You feel me? In its planetary alignment. Every planet has its place. Every one of these forces of nature has its place. Bruh, like, it's like all the negative cards pretty much, excuse me, I know I just got a little loud. It's like all the negative cards pretty much coming out in reverse with this planetary alignment, bruh. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, it's like what the enemy been trying to do is not finna work on you, bruh. You are blessed. This planetary alignment is a great transformation, the divine timing of everything, because you didn't know you was gonna be in the situation you in right now. You didn't know you would be dealing with the financial situation you dealing with right now. You didn't know you would be dealing with the family dynamics you dealing with right now, the living situations you dealing with right now, the aspects of your community you dealing with right now, the sabotage you dealing with right now. You didn't know, but yet the timing of it all lines up with this new moon in Pisces and its planetary alignment. And these cards, like the delusional card, the wounded warrior card, you feel what I'm saying? The negative high priestess pretending to be holy, the intense anxiety and negative thoughts, all this being transformed in this planetary alignment. And look, with Saturn, the end of the trick work that the enemy was doing on you, bruh. The end of the lies, of the deceit, man. How many times can it show up in his reading? And this is coming from Saturn. And Saturn is the like the judge. Saturn's like the karmic judge, bruh. Saturn is like the cosmic police. You feel me? Saturn is like, so for Saturn to be like, look, in this planetary alignment, bruh, I'm not feeling what I'm seeing going on down there. L is like, I'm not feeling what I'm seeing going down. Liars and cheaters shall not have their part. Manipulators, narcissists shall not have their part. That's what the positive aspect of the Saturnian planet is saying. That's what Set is saying, because Set is also the Punisher. So for the deceit worked against you, the lies and the trickery, the abuse you've been dealing with, the mental abuse, because they've been attacking you, lying on you, trying to play you, trying to get over on you. Now they finna have to pay for that. And that period that you was dealing with is coming to a close. And look, a 7 on top of a 7 in reverse. That is lucky. When you take 2 7 reverse, that's 2 L's. What happened when you put 2 L's together? Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. With 2 L's together, you get a W, bruh. When you take a lesson from a loss, you get a win. You didn't learn from the situations and all the things you done lost and why and how, and the lessons from the people you was dealing with and the circumstances and the things you didn't do that was right. You've learned from it. So no more of that energy. Saturn, the lawgiver, is putting a close to that. Father Time, putting a close to that. Feel me? Saturn formed at the same time as the sun, just as old. It just didn't become the sun. And that's where it has its position on the edge of darkness. You feel me? As the warden and keeper of the subconscious realm, which is the hidden darkness, on the brink of the unconscious, on the brink of the solar system. So now things are being brought to your conscious awareness from the unconscious realm, from the edge of the solar system, up to your subconscious mind, and how people played you, how they got over on you, how they've been narcissists this whole time, how they've been abusing you, how they've been vessels for demonic entities. The whole time, this was destined and fated with this planetary alignment to show the miracle and power that is possible on a cosmic, archetypical, divine scale. Chosen, nameless, you are special with that Hierophant energy. You have power. You here for a reason. That spell that was on you is up with this planetary alignment, and justice will be served, is what Saturn is saying. So now we got, okay, the next planet we got in the planetary alignment is Uranus. Uranus representing change, innovation, breaking away from the status quo, revolutionary changes, rebellion against an order that is no longer conducive. Feel me? It's all about the future. You know what I'm saying? Technology. It represents freedom and liberation from the past. So Uranus was considered the father of Jupiter, the grandfather of the gods. So Jupiter, the father, king of the gods, Uranus, the grandfather. You feel me? So this week I've been talking about how there was a grandfather, and I didn't even know this was coming up. Come on. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Nameless. You feel me? Look, I was saying how there was a grandfather figure on the other side looking out, vouching and fighting for you and going to war for you spiritually, Nameless Collective. I was saying that. And we got this Uranus planet who represents the grandfather of the gods coming out in a planetary alignment. So what energy is this grandfather energy given in relationship to change, innovation, liberation, creativity, rebellion against something that don't work no more? Feel me? That's not conducive to generating and creating a new and better earth, a new and better world. What card was that? Hold on. It just fell out. The Four of Swords. Wow. Hold on, let me so y'all can see this. We got the Four of Swords after Jupiter and the Knight of Swords. You feel me? So if Jupiter is the son of Uranus, and with this Jupiter energy, we had the Knight of Swords in reverse, the work is done. You creating and breaking generational curses that your grandfathers had to deal with. Mindsets and behaviors. The problems in this world that was placed on them in past lives. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is not just this life. We going back through your paternal bloodline. Feel me? This planetary alignment is bringing a transformation through your paternal bloodline. You feel me? And through your maternal bloodline, but her paternal aspect. You feel what I'm saying? So like, hold the horses. You feel me? Rest, rejuvenation, meditation. You astral projecting, you doing work in the astral room because you see this stained glass window illusion. Oh my God, this painting, this thing that's created in the background, it's like in his mind, it's like a dream. And with the leopard pillow, that shows the work of a shaman. And he still got the armor on, so that's spiritual warfare in the other realm. But it's like we wrestle not, our weapons are not carnal. Our weapons are not physical. They are spiritual and mental, emotional weapons, particularly mental with this focusing aspect. And Uranus is bringing power to you in that regard to do your work, to bring about this change that's been talked about this whole reading, to bring an end to the illusion, deceit, trickery, the attacks you've been going through, the witchcraft they've been attacking you with. By stepping into your holy power, your righteous path, by stepping on your correct path with the transformation of benevolent aspect of Venus. I said, subdue. Feel me? I know some of them words. You can look them up. You feel me? Subdue, subdet is a connection between Heru and his mother, Aset. You feel me? And doing work, you feel me, in relationship to Sirius as well. But that's a whole nother conversation. You feel me? Now, with that being said, and then the Mars warring against that false, that unholy, that Jezebel, Ishtar spirit, you feel me? And then Jupiter coming in to bring the transformation, delivering a word, delivering a powerful change in the way of thinking, ending this state of barrenness. Feel me? Rushing in to go to war against those hidden forces and archetypes and energies warring against you and trying to destroy your life and keep you in a state of barrenness, unproductivity, anxiety, being and feeling lost and alone. Oh my God. Uranus is calling a close. He said, hey, what Bible say? Be still and know that I am God. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And that's what El is saying with that Saturnian energy. Vengeance for what they did over here, how they tricked and deceived you, lied to you, played you. And this is personal relationships, an ex, a friend, a family member, but it's also the system. It's also the system that's been doing that to you. Hiding in their tents. Conspiring against you. We gonna deceive him. We gonna deceive her. We gonna deceive and trick nameless and get them set up and caught up with that Ishtar energy. With that Jezebel energy. Shit fucked up. But you got the planets, planetary alignment, the divine archetypes connected to the planets coming in like, hold that shit. No. Telling you to do the work. We got you. We working in the higher realms, sending swords down from on high. These swords, I just imagine these swords flying out. Ching, ching, ching. Just by your mental power and thought. So you got that ability with your mind to send out swords to your enemies. You feel me? And then with the one across the lap, that's transmuting that sexual energy up to empower your mind, to strengthen you. And then, but look, the image you generating is peace and love for your loved ones, bro. Good news, forthcoming. Healing and abundance you see in that image. Because that's what you see being produced. This war is to generate peace on earth, peace in your life, to heal your family, your friends, yourself. And all you gotta do is be still and do the work. And you know what the work is. Chosen one, nameless, you know what it is. Look how Uranus looking, swift. Now you see me, now you don't. You feel me? With the feather up there, the hair, like that, like the wind. Connected with the wind. Feel me? That Jupiter energy. Grandfather of. Man, your bloodline is so powerful. Your grandparents, your grandfather looking out, working like the wind, like smoke. The way this Knight of Horse is kicking up dust. He probably used to smoke cigarettes or smoke weed or use a pipe. You feel me? That's going to resonate with somebody. Ooh, Uranus bringing that in. That is powerful shamanic work. Shamanic transformation. The shamans used to go into the astral plane. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Y'all probably couldn't see that. Look, there we go right there. Now you see it. Look. Feel me? That's the Uranus energy I'm talking about. That I've been talking about. You feel me? With the leopard. with the leopard pillow, with the swords, with the image in the background. You feel me? Look at that. That is so powerful. Should have put this over here. Feel me? On top of that Hierophant. Because you step into your right path and your righteousness as the Hierophant, bam, you please your ancestors, the Anshku. Feel me? That's what they call in Egypt, the enlightened ancestors, the Anshku. You feel me? And look, look at that. You step into your path, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing again, meditating again, doing your spiritual work. And it's transforming this situation where they try to trap you in these evil entities, these evil archetypes. And justice being called in from on high, okay? And then the last planet in the planetary alignment, we got Neptune. Feel me? Neptune, the watery one. Watery planet connects to Nu of ancient Egypt. Nun and Nu, the primordial waters. The cosmic abyss from which all life sprung. The unconscious realm, the collective unconscious. You feel me? Neptune. Neptune. Life, water. Drinking the waters of life, the waters of emotional awareness and intelligence with that high priestess energy. Feel me? Inspiration, because you tapping into the collective consciousness. You feel me? You're able to feel and be empathetic with other people. Creative. Have spiritual awareness. You feel me? Like, this is an ethereal thing and it blurs the lines between fantasy and reality. Because you're working in the astral realms now, you having all kinds of dreams, potent dreams where you seeing things, you feel me, where reality's blending, you going to sleep and whatever's going on in the background around you in the physical, you can hear in your dreams and then you see it merging with stuff going on in your dreams and the circumstances in your life. You see it merging in your dreams and you connecting the pieces and the dots, and Neptune showing you there's some work been done. So what card gonna come out showing what aspect Neptune's gonna have in regard to this planetary alignment? The King of Wands, the Page of Wands in reverse. Feel me? They was rookies, bruh. Neptune is sunning them people that was doing that magic on you, that deceit and trickery on you, that witchcraft on you, that spell work on you, trying to keep you in a state of illusion and disempowered. Neptune is stepping through like, you know what? You're sunned. No. Y'all weak. You feel me? How you gonna try that little weak shit with this little small sword? You feel what I'm saying? You tried that little act of deceit, but we see the truth and we know the truth. So we unveiling it to the collective consciousness. You had them fooled for a minute, but we revealing it. We showing the truth. We pulling it all up, all the Akashic records, to show who this person really is and what they really about and the power they really have. And on top of that, it's like, okay, bet, let me send an angel. Let me send my power from on high to come onto the earth. You feel me? And do some work in that realm. How about that? You feel me? So this Page of Wands, these Page of Wands, they was rookies with their magic. And now you got this planetary alignment, you feel me? Like, you got a new beginning in regards to your power, your abilities, and the forces that was working against you, you feel me? Some of them was rookies, bro, and they really tried you, and they didn't know who you really was. Even though you might have told them. They didn't believe you. You feel me? And now their world is upside down because at the end of the day, they tried you, man. They tried the chosen one, and it was not justified. And Saturn showed you that. It shows that they was working in trickery. It showed you that they was working in deception. You feel me? It shows you that they were working in illusion. Feel me? So let's get one card from the Cosmic Oracle deck. You feel me? The Starseed Oracle deck, to get some insight on the overall message that this planetary alignment is telling you. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? It's like you're not a rookie no more with this shit. You ain't a rookie with this shit. You've been doing this spiritual work for a long time, lifetimes, years. You feel me? And the Page of Wands had the audacity to come with some knowledge and skills you gave them to try to fucking work deceit and trickery against you and get you fucked up on this planet and plane, bro. How diabolical. Members and cultic members, bruh. really tried that shit and it's fucked up because of all the pain they caused you with this Neptune energy. I can feel the emotion. I can feel the pain, the sadness, the hurt, the tears with that watery energy. But they don't know you tapped into the noon. They don't know you tapped into the beginning, to the source, the primordial waters, and you were favored by the Neteru, the forces of nature. You were favored by divinity. You were favored by God. You were favored by the universe. You were favored by the cosmos. Get one card from the Starseed Oracle deck. Overall message for this planetary alignment reading. Trust. Bruh. Bruh. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Are you kidding me? You can't make this shit up. Can't nobody tell me this shit ain't real, bruh. Synchronicity. That's crazy. Everything I just said about the planetary alignment, timing, fate, and destiny. Who you are. Being connected to the primordial waters. Noon. Being looked out for on a divine level on a cosmic spell. Interesting. On a cosmic scale. The primordial waters, the ocean. What? The wind, even the wind blowing with that Jupiter energy, man. And the timing of all this, what they put you through that Page of Wands energy. Had you like this. You feel me? Had you like this. Looking like that. Hurt. Trying to defend yourself with any knowledge and information you had because you was being attacked from every side without just cause. But Saturn called an end to that. This planetary alignment is transforming this whole situation, healing you from it and liberating you from it. Trust and believe that. You feel me? It says time is not running out. You're getting closer to these things where things is coming up. Conversations with people, relationships, decisions to make with family members, time to move, court situations, fines maybe you gotta pay, registration, whatever it is, all these different things all at once. And you got these trick workers in the background trying to do witchcraft on you, spell work, lie and slander your name and use their sexual energy in a negative way, doing all kinds of East-Star shit, Jezebel shit, thinking they good, but they got Page of Wands energy. Jezebel thought she was something, thought she was the high priest. She thought she was the high priest. Jezebel was the high priestess of East-Star. But what happened, bruh? She got fed to the dogs, man. And that's what's gonna happen to these people that's been fucking with you because this is on a planetary scale. They getting fed to the dogs, bruh. Trust the wave you came in on. Time's not running out. Remember, the wave you came on was your past lives. The wave you came in was your bloodline. That's blood, that's water. The wave you came in on is your consciousness, who you really are, your being and your truth. The wave you came in on is your destiny, how the stars were aligned when you were born. And with this planetary alignment, trust that it all lines up now. You do not need to be afraid. It's going to work out in your favor. Time is not running out. I was just talking about all that. You feel me? This is Nameless Light 299, bruh. Oh, God. We stepping out today in power with this planetary alignment. I know y'all see it. Much love. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm out.